My name is Hanspetermeyer, and I'm talking to Abel O'Brennan, is that right?
You betcha.
We're here in the cask room of Coastal Black Estate Winery in Black Creek, which is my hometown. I don't live here anymore. All kinds of cool agricultural stuff happening here that my grandparents couldn't have imagined. They grew berries back then on the farm. It was a big berry growing area, but they weren't making wine out of it.
It's too bad.
But one of the things that you're doing here is hosting the Flavours event, North Island Gourmet Picnic on September 23rd, right?
Yeah, you betcha.
Okay. Now, you talked about, this was something that you had hoped would happen earlier, and you put some energy into it, and then all of a sudden North Island College is contacting you, and why do you think this is a good idea?
Well, as I was saying before when we were chatting, it's since we opened 2 years ago, I've been to several events like this, whether it's Grazing the Gardens in Tofino or the Feast of Fields down in Victoria, and I think that the idea of drawing so much of the local people in to one specific area to see what we have to offer as far as food and beverage is fantastic, and just the experience you can create for people is truly unique. So it's fun to be part of that.
Right. I mean, this is a super rich area.
Yeah,
I mean, like you grew up in Sayward, right?
Yeah.
Is that right? And Sayward used to be quite an agricultural place. I don't know. Is it still?
No, it's a retirement village now. I think pretty well.
Right.
Not much going on.
So did you guys look at the Comox Valley as being like an amazing food place, or?
You know what? It's not only just from a food production perspective that it's very unique. It also this sort of avant-garde food culture feel that we have here is pretty unique. You won't see it again until you get to Victoria. Really, like those are the only two hubs for it in my experience, anyways, on the island. So it's a very unique region for not only what we produce, but also the foods we have and the art scenes we have. And it's a unique area.
So, and the Flavour event, Flavours, is about showcasing that uniqueness, right? Because it's not just producers; it's also there's some restaurants and stuff like that.
Yeah, whether it's whiskey distillery or wines or breweries or restaurants or the farmers, it's a unique spread of what we have to offer here for sure.
Do you think people here even know just how unique what we've got here is? You know what,
I think you're pretty few and far between to find people that really totally understand the depth of it and how many layers there are to it. I think just seeing how warmly we've been embraced since we first opened a couple of years ago, and seeing the growth in that as people are becoming more aware of all the different cool things that there are in the area. I think it's a constant learning process, and people are starting to enjoy it way more than what they did 2, 5, 10 years ago. But yeah.
So, is there something special that you're looking forward to on September 23rd?
Well, you know, any day at the winery is always fun. It's great to have people come through and experience our product personally. I think, not only obviously being able to try from so many other producers at once is great, but it's exciting for me to have an extra 400 people come through in a day where we can educate a bit on the experience of trying fruit wines and meads, which are hard to find in other areas. So
what kind of fruit wines do you make here?
With our own berries. We have blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries. So we make table wines, dessert style, sparkling wines.
Oh, yeah?
Bit of spread. Yeah.
And you're winning some awards for these, right?
Yeah. Today actually is our 2-year anniversary since we opened, and we've picked up 21 national and international medals since we opened.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that's going to be on display. You've also got this great patio you're building. You've got a wood-fired pizza oven, is that right?
Yeah.
Now that's only open Thursdays to Sundays, and today is
Thursday
Tuesday, so I can't have lunch here today.
It's Wednesday, but you still can't have lunch.
Wednesday, okay.
It's just a summer thing. We just started at 1st of July, and we're going to go to end of August, maybe into September a bit, just for this year, feel it out, see how it goes, and then grow on it for next year.
Okay, well I'm looking forward to Flavours, and I'm looking forward to tasting what you've got here and all the other vendors. Do you know how many vendors are anticipated?
I think they have a good 30-35 confirmed for sure now, and quite a few more that are going to sign up. So I would imagine they'll hit 45-50 vendors by the time all the smoke settles. Right,
so, and the cost is $40 for, as you said, 4 hours to eat it and drink as much as you want.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is a pretty inexpensive way to be able to enjoy that, for sure. $40 for adults, $10 for kids, or I think it's $100 even for a family of 2 adults and 3 kids.
Wow, good deal.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's September 23rd.
Which is a Sunday.
A Sunday, Coastal Black Estate Winery on Endall Road.
Yeah.
Endall Road, right?
Yeah. 2186, 2 kilometers down on the left.
Right. Keep going, you'll see it. And hopefully it'll be a sunny day.
Yeah.
And it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it'll be great.